Now live and on lockdown.
Are you ready?
Broadcasting from Edinburgh, Scotland and across the globe.
Listen here.
You're listening to Ramsey Unleashed, Going Beyond Borders podcast on Hearts on Live Radio with your host, Fraser Ramsey.
Hi, this is Athea Letha from KingdomBeats.com. Proud to be a sponsor of Ramsey Unleashed, Going Beyond Borders on heartsonglive.co.uk.
Good evening, and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Belated Merry Christmas and Happy New Year when it comes. As it's the time of year now. We're doing a wee wrap-up show. I just want to play music and highlight some of the tunes that have basically been on the show over the last sort of how do you put it, 8 months or so, basically on Ramsey Unleashed. So I'm just going to be playing some tunes, and as I say, it's just going to be, if anyone wants to do a random call-in, they can get me on Skype, or they can basically, I'm just going to put this out as a podcast. It's a reflection of what's been going on since the rebrand, and it's amazing how quick this year has gone. Like every other time we say this, it's been a quick year. So I'm just going to highlight some of the artists. We've got like Roland Corrigan, Riley Siebert, we've got Lisa MOEN, we've got Camille Sings, we've got Gina G, lyrics, we've got BENITA Charles, we've got BRENT MANN, so ARRON RIGDEN, so we've got some interesting music to play. We've got Rick Palmer, and I'm just going to play music really. That's what I'm going to do, just to really chat about, just a general chit chat with me, Fraser Ramsey from Ramsey Unleashed, Going Beyond Borders on heartsonglive.co.uk. Just to say thank you for, since the rebrand, all the support, all the people who've been involved in Ramsey Unleashed on Hearts on Live, and just to really say, well, going forward, let's see where we can take this and see where it grows. It's obviously grown into something unexpected, to say the least, but I cannot complain at all. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where things take us, and I'm going to place it. First tune I'm going to play, I thought I'd play a bit of Chocolate Cake with Rick Palmer. I like a bit of jazz, kick things off. I am going to play BENITA Charles's Christmas song that she did, but because I wasn't doing a show before Christmas, I'm going to just play it anyway. And one song I'm going to play of hers is We Can Make a Difference, because I think it's a good song to end what I'm going to do tonight, just to say thank you to everybody who's listened to my show and who supported the kind of community that's been growing, and the networking and the business stuff, and just, yeah, we're sort of a bit of a family with Hearts on Live and everything else that's connected, so it's been fun, and it's just grateful, just absolutely grateful. So the first tune I'm going to kick off with is Chocolate Cake by Rick Palmer. Again, if you've been eating chocolate cake or lots and lots of food, you're probably maybe not want to hear this, but maybe get tempted for more. So this is Rick Palmer, jazz artist from America. He's in LA area, California. He's in that side of the west coast of America. So I'm going to play a bit of Chocolate Cake with Rick Palmer. So back after this.
Give me that chocolate cake, give me that chocolate cake. Come on!
Welcome back. That was Rick Parma that was Chocolate Cake. That was a jazz artist in LA. So, God, I love it. That was just such a genius song to kick off my wee end of the sort of show. I'm live on Facebook as well, so hello to Marlene Greisler, who's in what part of America you're in again? My bad. But yeah, so just that was Rick Parma. Rick Parma, a jazz artist, a great artist. Met Rick through a platform called Blab many years ago, and great to chat to him, and great to hi everybody who's watching. Daniel, who's come in to chat on Facebook Live. But just it's great to be able to sort of play his music. He's got a great talent. He's always doing his live. He's talking about jazz and developing stuff, and he did a Christmas tune as well. We played that on the radio when he did that, which is great. And his album Chocolate Cake has been done very well. So if you like your jazz music and like a bit of Rick Parma, I recommend sort of going about check out Rick Parma, go buy his music, it'd be great. So sound guy, great, does lives and plays his saxophone when he does Facebook lives and stuff. But you can go to rickparma.com and you can find him there and you get all this stuff. One of the other tunes I'm going to play is got Camille Sings, which is Use Me. Studio likes moving my phone around on live as well. One of the other things is Camille Sings, he's got Use Me, he's a Christian artist, does a thing called, plays in a wee coffee shop down near where she's in America. Brain dead. I'm losing the plot, completely losing. I'm just forgotten where everybody is, confusing myself. But in Texas, I think it's no, Maryland. Keep forgetting. Sorry, I apologise. But yes, she plays music. We've just done a compilation album called Going Beyond Borders with 6 artists, and we've got 11 songs, 6 artists, and so far it's a way of trialing. It's the first thing, which is good. A couple of artists have got 2 songs each, and it's good music. Nice bit of mixture of country, some Christian, gospel. So it's nice. It's a bit of R&B, and it's a nice wee bit of music if you like that kind of mixed genre, if you just want to be stuck to the same one. But the next artist I'm going to play is Camille Sings, and this is Use Me. Great song. Nice wee music tune to listen to. So just to support artists going forward, here's Camille Sings, Use Me. So I'll be back after this.
Jesus.
and welcome back to Ramsey Unleashed, going beyond borders on heartsonlive.co.uk. Yeah, this is just the Ramsey Unleashed wrap-up show for the year. Our first guest in the new year will be Dr. William Flipclay, the Diary of a Constipated Man. Yes, it is true. It is about a constipated man who, not just about sitting on the toilet, but his sort of gig, his sort of thing he uses is an actual toilet. But there's a message to it. It's not about just being as you think it is, about sitting on the toilet. And let's just say it's not about that. It's actually about offloading a lot of stuff and what he went through, hence the reason of the title of his book. So he's the first guest of the new year going forward, which is good. So I look forward to chatting to him regarding his book and basically, basically being unconstipated. That's the way it goes, really. It's pretty much make it up. Meant to I'm basically live on Facebook, just saying hi to everybody. Nico, see Austin, how you doing? People who are watching. I'm just kind of saying hello. I'm just doing a random show, playing some tunes, a bit of end of year, just me chatting away. No guests. If anyone wants to, if you're on Facebook Live, excuse me, and if you want to chime in, you want to call me on Skype, or if you're in the UK, you call me on the phone. You're welcome to come in and say hello and just chat. Tell us about what you're doing for the year. That's what I'm planning to do. I'm not sure people can hear me, as well. I'm connected to Facebook as well as through the radio. So, so if you're if you want to call in, give me a shout on Skype or phone me if you're in the UK. If you know my number, give me a call and I'll have a chat with you on the radio. But yeah, I've just played Camille Sings. I've just played the first one was Chocolate Cake with Rick Palmer. Camille Sings, an upcoming artist. Great to see her play. I'm developing her music. Going to be recording more. So I look forward to supporting these people. So what is it you want to do? After looking back at this year, what is it? For me, it's been extremely quick. It's been a very, very quick year, and because I've been very busy. But it's a good thing to be busy. It's a good thing to be very, very busy. But I have to say, since this rebranding to Ramsey Unleashed, the community of people that's come together, just by something simple of a concept of just wanting to interview people, and that is it, and just hearing their story, hearing where they've come from, their background, where they've come from nothing to become something, is really interesting. And the diversity of people that I've interviewed has been great. It's been really interesting. It's been challenging, it's been uplifting and encouraging, and hopefully that people can learn from their stories and their experience to take their own life going forward into better places. And it's the main thing, and it's grown into something. I've encouraged people to network. I've encouraged people to link up their own shows and stuff, and to cross-brand, and to do projects together, and to do whatever. And if you're looking, and that's the good thing about networking, it is to link up with people and work in partnership and create ideas and to brainstorm and see what works and what doesn't work and try it. And I've just loved doing that. And I've got a great community of people from Scotland, London, England area, Canada and America, and it's been connections I'm making is genius. And I'm connecting people in America from sitting in Scotland. I'm thinking, you connect with this person, that's what you're looking for, and it's been fun. It's been great. Absolutely loved it. So, where Ramsey Unleashed is going, and I'm just I must go to the gym again. I've been moving house recently. I tell you, I'm absolutely knackered, tired. But yeah, but it's been certainly fun. But I need to get myself to the gym to burn off some of this kind of Christmas food, get myself moving again. So a routine. But now I've moved closer. I've got no excuse now. I can go for a walk in my area I'm used to, which is good. I can get walking, and as it's starting to go slowly lighter at night now, because we've had the shortest day in Scotland, and which is good. But yeah, I won't start rabbiting on. I'm going to play another song, actually. Got lots of tunes. It's all good, because I'm kind of like out of breath here for some reason. I'm just sitting here. But hey ho. I'm going to play Country Girls Rock and Roll, so you can get yourself country suit. Get yourself line dancing going on. If you're in your living room, you can start boogieing. So this is Lisa MOEN, Country Girls Rock and Roll, one of her recent tunes, and she's been doing very, very well recently. She's been touring madly, but we'll come back after this. So enjoy Country Girls.
Throw the tailgate down
Welcome back. That was Elisa MOEN, Country Girls, Rock and Roll on heartsonlive.co.uk. It's Ramsey Unleashed, going beyond borders. It's just me in the hot seat. I'm not interviewing anybody today. It's just a wrap up. It's just to play some music. It's easy, just to reflect. But I was doing a bit of Facebook Live. I had to stop it because I can't really hold the phone, and plus my nose is getting a bit running as well at the same time. It doesn't quite work. So, I don't know, snores everywhere. Not ideal, but hey, it's not really good when another host get to come in the morning and it's like, oh no. So, yeah. But, yeah, it's been great to kind of just reflect. I'm just looking at some of the people I've interviewed, the artists I've interviewed, and it's been great fun just interviewing them. It's been sort of, yeah. I'm thinking of the songs that I've downloaded, and I've actually forgot a couple of songs, which is not ideal. And I want to play them, and I've forgotten. I've actually must have been running around daft, and I was meant to download them, and I think I forgot, or I think I did. But hey ho, I didn't actually have to give myself more songs. I probably just downloaded, but I'll play them. I did send myself more songs, but I think I was just a bit kind of way with the fairies, and you're just kind of juggling around doing things, and you kind of just just your brain's thinking, but your body doesn't quite do what it's meant to do. You get scenarios, and you go, I'm sure I've added that song, I'm sure I did something, and you forget. You go, no, I didn't. Well, probably getting old age or something. But yeah, well, so looking at the stories that I've done, it's kind of the people I've interviewed. Artist recently, ARRON Rigden, kind of good to hear about how he got into his music and how he moved to different part of Canada and Saskatoon, and hearing about how he kicked off and got into the country scene, which is really good. And this also I've had Aoife Latham. We got on. The first interviewed Aoife Latham, and we literally talked for over an hour and 40 minutes. We just talked. We had a lot to do. I'm sure we've got more to talk about, and we're going to do a part 2 at some point, but we just went on, and we just went overtime, and I know we kind of knackered the schedule, but it was good. It was such one of these conversations you just couldn't stop, really, because it was just really interesting. And if you've got an hour and 40 minutes to spare, you can listen to that podcast, and you can hear her story, hear where she's come from music to being, from obviously losing a child and things, and how her world just changed eventually to becoming a Christian, and creating Framer Day, Kingdom Beads, and she's a sponsor of the show, and this is great. So you can re-listen to that, and there's more to talk about. So hopefully we'll have part 2 in the future, next year. It'd be great. So but yeah, we've got also, who's I had Altavi Spelzer, from being homeless to now a certified life coach, helping many people around her clients and things from being homeless and things like that. So she's come from a long way. I'm racking my brains. I've lost it. Tammy Francis Donaldson. So connections in conversation. The catalyst for change. It was a great chat. I've had I've actually lost Chris Angeles from LA, with another artist. I've actually lost track of who I've interviewed. It's been crazy. So. But Lisa Geis, who's also in Vegas, not Vegas, Arizona area. That's what I'm trying to think. I'm trying to rack the brains off who I've actually interviewed him. It's just gone so quick. It's crazy. And I've done Dr. Helen Porter. I've done Tony Henderson Myers. Wow, it just proves how many people I've actually interviewed over the space of time since rebranding, and the stories have been fantastic. And look forward to going forward, and eventually I will get some of the older people back on the original at the start and see what they've been up to and what can be updates and hear what's been going on. It'd be great to hear the progress in the space of a year, what's been happening in their life, and since I last talked to them. And that's the kind of plan, So, but reflecting going forward, what are your goals for 2019? What are you going to aim for? Are you going to carry on? Are you still climbing that next ladder from 2018? Is it still kind of really going, and you're going to be still reaching for that next part of your plan? Or had you really wound up 2018 and it's now to start afresh, and you've got some new fresh goals? What are you planning to do for 2019? What's your aims? Where are you going? If you're gonna, because if it goes as quick as this year, you can't stop. And if the train ain't stopping, you know. So for anybody, so you're going to get on the train now, but the going's good, and get ready for 2019 to stay off on the right foot. So I'm going to play another tune, Hot Summer Night. I think was it Riley Siebert, Rolling Corridon? I've completely forgotten, so apologies on that one. But a bit of Hot Summer Cool, nice wee song, trusty. And yeah, just chill out. Try some tunes on Hearts on Live, Ramsey Unleashed going beyond borders, and let's enjoy the festive period. I'm looking at a nice Christmas tree in the studio, huge, absolutely huge tree with lots of lights. I hate to think how many lights are on that tree actually, but yeah, it's interesting. But anyway, it's just me rabbiting on for a wee easy, chilled Christmas festive period in the studio, playing some music. So what did you get for Christmas? We'll come back to that actually. See, we talk about Christmas. Back after this minutes. We'll be looking forward to the summer again, because the cold weather, wherever you are, depending on where you are in America, you don't get winter, but we do here in Scotland. But anyway, we'll be back after some Hot Summer Cool. I'll speak to you later.
18 years old, full of guts, full of anything we can get our hands on. Bush party, having fun. We don't care about anyone. You walk up to the big bonfire. Oh, in a second I just sober up. Freezing cold, smooth as ice. I don't know if I can move my mouth. Take my hand, hold it tight. We could both be hot summer cool. My favorite song, turn it up, the party's just begun. Pink sunset going down, paints a silhouette of our town. I put my sunglasses on you, girl, and wrap my sweater around you too. Freezing cold, smooth as ice. I don't know if I can move my mouth. Take my hand, hold it tight. We could both be hot summer cool. And in this moment it feels so right. This might be the best time of our lives. Freezing cold, smooth as ice. I don't know if I can move my mouth. Take my hand, hold it tight. We could both be hot summer. Freezing cold, smooth as ice. I don't know if I can move my mouth. Take my hand, hold it tight. We could both be hot summer cool. Hot summer cool.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Ramsey Unleashed going beyond borders. I was going to see if I can. I think Riley Siebert, Rolling Corridon. I'm kind of confused between the two of them, the 2 hours. I'm going to see if I can call somebody randomly just to see how they're getting on live on the radio. Probably never been done before. Let's just try this. A lot of radio stations do this. Let's just see if we can pull this off. And well, I was going to call somebody in Australia on Messenger, but he's busy, so I'll catch up with him later. So we'll try see if we can do a wee random chat on somebody, see who we can get. And just out of curiosity, let's see if I can call Jade, who's in Edinburgh. It does, if this works. See if it works. Don't know if it will work. No answer. No answer there. That didn't work. I'll have to try. In fact, let's try. I'm going to phone my actual phone. I'm going to phone Evelyn. If I can, I'm going to call somebody randomly here, just to see if this works. Let's see if we can get hold of her. If this works. I think one of them's off. Where are we? See if this works. Get an answer here.
Hello, you've reached Evelyn Jameson from Medbook Apartments.
Maybe not then. I've got an answer machine. It's always worth to try doing something live. It's always good fun. So if we can get a hold of somebody, let's see if we can try get hold of somebody live on the radio, then to see how they're getting on, get a bit of chit chat, and we'll do that. So let's try Shannon Griffin, who's all the way in California. There we go, see if we can get a chat with her. Oh, hello.
That you're going to go.
She's talking. Shannon, you're live on the radio. Hello.
She would have to talk to her first and verify it.
There we go, Shannon.
So, but I'm gonna let you talk with her. I mean,
Okay. Well, she's always answered the phone by having a conversation with somebody. So apologies in that. Shannon.
Okay.
She's talking to her kids. She's obviously got her grandkids.
I'll call you later.
Okay, she's busy. Okay, she's busy. So we're trying somebody else. We're going to do this. Well, then we'll play another tune. We'll see if we can get somebody quickly. Let's see what we can do randomly. This could be quite fun. So let's try. In fact, I don't know if he's still alive actually. Let's try Shoggy Tosh. In fact, let's. In fact, who can we try? Out of curiosity, let's try Villeroy. There we go. We've got Villeroy Levy, who's in London. Give it a shot. Let's see if we can do something this live. It's the first time ever been done on my show because I'm usually interviewing people. It's completely random.
Hello.
Villora, you're live on Hearts.
Yeah, hi Fraser.
How you doing? You're live on Hearts on Live Radio on Ramsey Unleashed Going Beyond Borders. And just, can you hear me okay? Can you hear me? Oh, I don't know if you can hear me. Oh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. We did hear you. Minute we've gone and cut off. I'll phone you back. See if that works. Let me phone you. Oh, I've got you now. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You can hear me. You're live on the radio. You're live on Hearts on Live on Ramsey Unleashed. I'm doing a random phone call to see if people, just to say hello and see, just to get a general chit chat, because it's my roundup. I'm doing a wee wind up show, playing music, and that's what I'm doing. So can you hear me okay? Yeah.
Is this live?
Yes, you're live.
Oh, how long is it going to be?
In about 2 minutes. I'm just getting it.
Okay, what do you want to ask me?
Well, tell us, have you had a good Christmas? Did you have a good one?
Yeah, I've had a fantastic Christmas.
That's good. What did you get up to?
I spent Christmas Eve with my daughter and son-in-law and their firstborn, who is now 18 months.
Wow, nice.
I spent Boxing Day with my second-born, her son.
Cool.
With him and his wife and his firstborn, an only child at the moment, and she's 5.
Cool.
And my brother and his youngest daughter also popped around.
Fantastic.
So it was very nice. I enjoyed Christmas.
So what goals have you got for 2019? What have you got planned for yourself? What are you thinking of doing?
Well, work-wise, I would like to get my second book published no later than March. And I'd like my autism business to be, a bit more established.
Fantastic. Well, I will connect you with somebody actually later on. You might know her, called Ruth Ellen Henry. She deals with things like that, so she might be able to help you.
Oh, wonderful.
She's in London as well.
Oh, great.
But yeah, so I will connect you with her later on. So, But yeah, so that's good. So we'll work on that later. So you are live on the Hearts on Live. You can tune. So I'm just doing some random calls to get some general chit chat.
Can they see me?
No, they can't see you. Just voice. Just
audio. Thank God, because I'm wearing my dressing gown.
That's probably a good thing. Don't worry. That's why I've got a face for radio, because nobody can see me. That's probably a good thing. Don't worry. You're not live in video. It's just literally phone call.
Okay.
Oh, that was there we go. Enough for you say that could have been fun, but no. Anyway, yeah, that's good. That's good. Good we go. Well, listen, I'll let you get back to what you're doing. Thank you for being on Hearts on Live, Ramsey Unleashed, Going Beyond Borders, and Hearts on Live. And we're gonna play some more tunes, and you can tune in and listen to the music if you want while you're having your cup of tea.
Music.
And I've been playing some tunes already, so you can listen to it. And I'm going to try and call somebody else randomly and take it from there. Okay?
Okay, well, thanks for ringing.
And I'll speak
to you. It was really nice speaking to you, and enjoy the rest of the holiday.
I will do. Same to you, and I'll speak to you soon. Okay, bye for now.
Bye-bye now.
Bye. I was Velora Levy, a wee random call there, which is quite interesting doing that at Hearts Online. We're here, and I'm going to play our tune. I'm going to play Ready to... Who am I going to play? I think it's Ready to Go. I'm going to find the mouse. That's what I'm trying to do. You sort of get big screens and you move the mouse and you can't find it. Where's the mouse gone? There we go. Even though you're holding the thing. So I'm going to play Ready to Go. And I'll be back after this. Oh, press play helps.
You were a letdown, I should have known from the start. I couldn't tell you would end up breaking my heart. All the memories are clouding up my brain. I need some sunlight to help avoid the pain. You've got a girl and I've got no one to show, but I am fine on my own and I am ready to go. You may have heard, 'cause you can't be on your own, but I've got places to be though, and I'm ready to go. You always take my time. I'm trying to get back what was rightfully mine. My dreams, my goals no longer wait for me. You took my time, so just wait and see. You've got a girl and I've got no one to show, but I am fine on my own and I am ready to go. You may have heard, 'cause you can't be on your own, but I've got places to be though, and I'm ready to go. Places to be, I've got the whole world to see. Everyone's eyes on me. Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready. Ready to go. You've got a girl and I've got no one to show, but I am fine on my own and I am ready to go. You may have heard, 'cause you can't be on your own, but I've got places to be though, and I'm ready to go. Places to be though, and I'm ready to go. Places to be though, and I'm ready to go.
Woke up this morning with a plan in my head to call and hook up with an old lost friend. When I arrived, what did I see? A pretty little thing looking back at me. It's a mystery. It's a mystery to me. I was looking at her, looking back at me. There was magic in the air. What could it be? A fire started burning inside of me from looking at her, looking back at me. What is this feeling deep down in my mystery. It's a mystery to me. This force can strike right out of the blue. Anytime, anywhere, it can happen to you. You won't see it coming, not even a sound, but you'll know when it hits you. It'll be all around. Mystery, mystery, mystery. It's a mystery to me. It's a mystery. 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 It's a mystery to me.
And welcome back to the Ramsey Unleashed Going Beyond Borders. We Christmassy some New Year special. That was Carly Beth and Brian McCue. But so tunes. I'm actually going to try and call somebody randomly, see if we can get some, see what they've been up to Christmas holidays, see what they've been doing, what their plan is for New Year. That's what I'm going to do. Let me just see if I can. I'll try the guy in Australia. He's in but times good thing in time zone. He's live. See if we ask him. See if we can get him live. Hello, Darren.
Hello.
Oh, I can't answer the phone. How you doing? I'm live on. You're live on the radio. Can you hear me all right?
Say again?
You're live on the radio. Can you hear me okay?
Oh, I can hear you. Yep.
Yeah, you're live on. I'm doing a wee live show on Hearts On Live. You're live on the radio, so please do not swear. Okay.
Right now, we're live.
Yeah, you're live. You're live on the radio. I'm just doing I'm doing some random. I'm doing a wee late special. So, and I'm just doing some. I'll just accept the video. You can see me. I'm just on the radio. So you're live.
Oh, there he is.
Darren's all the way in Australia. So tell us, how was your Christmas? What did you get up to? Did you have a nice time?
Christmas was really good. It's like, and I like to be authentic so, as much as I can. So it was great, but it can go through a funny space, especially with the alcohol, because I used to drink a lot of alcohol in the old days, go through depression like a lot of us. And so I had a great Christmas with my family, and hi to everyone out there. Going global, I take it.
Yeah, you are global. Yeah, you're live. Yeah, you're live.
That's what we like. So I like to be as authentic as I can, so then I can help out other people that have challenges around Christmas in the world and struggles. So I've got a 95-year-old grandma.
Wow.
Who is pretty much on her last legs. We keep saying that, but she's hanging there. So I'm actually at her place staying there right now, and we got her here. She's in a home.
Mm-hmm.
And so she come here for Christmas, so all the emphasis was on her.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a bit sad because it's, you can see she's not the same spring chicken as she used to be, which is fair enough. She's had her life.
95 is good innings, to say the least. Good innings in 95, you know.
Yeah. Well, 95's not bad, yeah. But apart from that, because my birthday is actually Boxing Day, so we had celebrations.
Well, happy birthday, belated. So 21 again, yeah, 21.
Of course, mate. Of course. Well, that's the thing about alcohol, isn't it? Alcohol and stress around Christmas, that actually took a little bit of a challenge backwards. But so I've got the waters. I'm hydrating from the last 2 or 3 days.
So what's your plans for New Year? What's your sort of plans for, since you will be celebrating New Year before many people, Britain and UK?
Yeah, come to the UK in January 18th, so we'll have to catch up. So I'm looking forward to coming over there to your winter. It's been pretty hot here. I'll bring you over some heat.
Yeah, we could do some. Well, it's been quite mild that day, actually, not bad. So I can't complain. It's been pretty good. 10 degrees, not too bad. So centigrade.
10 degrees.
Aye, seriously, wow. It's quite mild. It's randomly mild at the moment. Randomly. So how have you? So what's your plans for the new year? What's your sort of forecast for going forward and goals for 2019?
Plans for New Year, so coming to London, get married,
Happy days! Congratulations again for birthday and getting married. Wow, this is all good. It's all go for him. Good start to the year.
And that's I've got a fiance over in London,
Mm-hmm.
so we're just trying to work out. It's either going to be over there or here. So we're looking at which one's going to work best for us. And so that's the main goal there. And and to actually impact at least 100,000 lives next year, and that is in regards to people that are really struggling, like depression, anxiety, insomnia. Yeah, just reaching out the hand, helping those people that actually genuinely want to be helped. So doing some speaking gigs. So getting a few more radio stations, even TV this year.
Cool.
Would be nice.
Well,
Not for the ego tops up a little bit, but it's mainly about the impact of making a difference in this world. I see people struggling all the time, and it really hurts me down. So I'm out to make an impact in this short time we're in. I can hear birds in the background, beautiful scenery here. Yes, and your great self, because I know you do a massive amount as well. And look at you now, really taking time out around the Christmas time, or doing what you're doing best right now.
I'll just do some random phone calls. I'll just see who I can get off the cuff. So playing some tunes, supporting the artists that I've supported over the last few months, and hey, it's just easy. It's an easy show, relaxed. There's a bit of a Christmas message. See who's around and wants to chat, and that's all it is really. But yeah, easy.
And I love the mic.
Yeah, there's 3 of them here. This is the yellow one. There's one there as well. You can see that. That's the studio.
Oh wow!
There we go.
And is this from a studio at home or?
No, not quite. This is in the actual studio, Hearts on Live studio. Okay. I'm just only round the corner, I think. So, but yeah, I'm going to just making random phone calls, and I'm going to call somebody else, Curtis Brooks, as well. So he's in Atlanta. So I'm going to get some chat off him and play some more music as well. So that's the plan. So I'll let you go and enjoy the heat, and I sort of sit in the studio and chat away, really.
All right, and before you go, so how do I listen to your station, or how do other people listen to your station? How do we get on easy?
You can go to Hearts on Live, if you see that. The way sort of
come back a little bit. Just come back a little bit.
There we go. Hearts on Live, or you can see that instead. There we go.
All right. So do I need to join a Facebook group, or
no? You can. So you can go on their website, Hearts on Live, and you'll hear me live right now. You should be able to hear me live right now. So.
All right. Well, before I head off, I just want to say to people, anyone that's really have challenges with they got habits that are not working for them. If you just need to speak out to someone, it's a pretty tough time of year for a lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people also put on weight, and also they need detoxing, because we put alcohol. You eat too much. We've got stress. We've got all these acidic things happening. So it can be a rough time of year. So get alkalized as quick as possible. If you don't know what that means, Google it, or reach out to me, or maybe your great self. But yeah, reach out if you're having your challenges, and anything. I'm here for you. Darren King, if you want to look me up on Facebook, King of Fitness also. And reach out to me, reach out to Fraser. Just do whatever needs to be done, because there's nothing worse than staying in with your own demons inside.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, reach out to us.
Well, cool. Have a good one, and I'll catch up with you later on. And enjoy the rest of your day. Well, you're starting your day. Really, we're night time here, so enjoy. Have fun. Yeah. I'll catch up with you later. Okay.
Great.
Have a great one.
You,
bye.
See you, mate.
Bye.
Cheers, guys. Bye.
We're going to make another random call with Curtis Brooks, who's going to chime in. We're going to give him a quick call here. There's Curtis Brooks, all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. See if we can get me answer here. Ring. Good thing about technology. Facebook Messenger. Curtis Brooks, how you doing, Curtis?
Hey, sir, how you doing?
I'm good. You're live on the radio. You're live on heartsonlive.co.uk. Ramsey Unleashed, Going Beyond Borders. This is just a random show, playing some tunes, doing some random phone calls, see who's available to chat. So how was your Christmas? Tell us.
It's been good, man. It's been good. It's been relaxing, having to just kind of get some work done, get some reading done without trying to do too much work.
That's good. It's not easy not to work sometimes. Sometimes it's not easy not to work, but not easy, hard to sort of relax, because you're just so used to working,
Absolutely.
So that's good. So what are you up to? Just tell us who you are, and just tell us what you do, just briefly.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, once again, as Fraser mentioned, my name is Curtis, Curtis Brooks. I actually do a live stream with Dr. Tachi called Mediascope. And so pretty familiar with the live streaming space and also digital space as well. Also do a number of different things, and in primarily working with Dr. Tachi and broadcasting her show, where I'm also co-hosting the show. We are broadcasting on dual platforms, Facebook and Periscope at the same time. So
Cool.
That's pretty much.
She does give you a hard time, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does. She does. I gotta talk to her about that.
I think you need to ask for a wage rise.
Yeah, but we have a good time, man. We have a great time.
It's good. It's very funny. The tongue-in-cheek banter between you is very funny.
Yeah, definitely. But we like each other, though.
It is funny. It's kind of her facial expressions just really just crack me up, to say the least.
Yeah, I know when you've been watching the show, you've been asking for what the hell is this moment, you know? you know how life is. There's always some kind of moment, 2 or 3 at least.
Exactly. It's very, very funny, very funny. So what's your plans going forward for 2019? What's your sort of any goals or aims you want to try and achieve, you know?
For the show, we're looking at trying to, look at a couple options, trying to, stretch out somewhere, if you will, so to speak, I guess. Just trying to expand, and Tachi mentioned some of the kind of the swag that she wants to kind of implement, and the mugs, shirts, and different things, and what was on her mind, and kind of bringing forth that stuff. And then for me personally, I'm looking at really kind of branching out into my speaking business, my speaking career as a motivational speaker, transformational speaker.
Cool, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, 'cause I enjoy that.
That's good. So 2019, so it's we'll eventually, I'll get you booked in at some point on the radio show. We can do a wee proper review. This is just a wee general festive chit chat, sort of. It's relaxed. It's
that would be cool, man. Yeah, because I've been watching you, Fraser, man. It's a nice little setup there, man.
Well, it's the people that make it, not me. It's the people that make it, and it's the people who you guys bring what it is to the table. You know, without you, I don't have anything really. And it's you guys with all your talents. Everyone come as part of this community and what's going on, and that's what we do, and that's what it's about. And I encourage people to network. I encourage people to link up with people and create business. And if you can, brilliant. That's what it's about. And that's what. And
absolutely.
And it's building. That's what good networking and healthy community is about. Is basically being there for each other. You know, whether through rough times, good times.
Yes.
And that's what it's about. It helps. It creates business. It builds up a trust. It builds up a sort of way of people working together better. And I mean, just as I say, I like if somebody like was Aoife Lethem, her mum's not been well. She's obviously just for people to reach out and say, "Listen, we're here. We're thinking of you. We're here to support." That type of thing, and that's what it's about: supporting each other. And that's why I asked, listen, if you've got something, if you're needing some support, or just listen, we're here to reach out. That's what we're about, and that's what I like to encourage: is supporting each other. Whether it's this, especially this time of year, it seems always be a harder time of the year because that kind of family time or togetherness, and a lot of people don't have that, or they are lonely. Don't have the people, and it's how do we? I mean, especially you're probably in America as well, but over here there's like ex-soldiers and that who are on the streets who don't have anything to go, there's nothing. They've got nothing really. They serve the country, and then they're on the street. So
that's a big issue here in the States, man. A big issue here in the States, man. That's huge, and it's been going on for years.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it even stems back to as far as Vietnam. Those that kind of that mindset for those people who were just opposed to the war.
Yeah, exactly.
So that mindset goes way back there, man. So it's unfortunate, though.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate, but hey, it's one of these things. Hopefully, we can make a difference in helping these people, or creating a light to them. If they're going to serve, they should have some. If the people who serve, they should have something afterwards. They should. That should be a plan. It should be if you're going to join the army, that you know that they're going to get something out of it afterwards once they leave, and not be left on the street. Which I think that should be the way forward for if you're going to join it.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. If you have served this country in any capacity, or whatever country you might be from, or wherever, but if you served your country in any capacity, there's no way in the world you should be out on the street, because there's only God knows what these young men and women have seen, in the likes of war, and. But it's a real situation that we're dealing with, man. And said I'm not sure how other countries are dealing with it, but here in the States, it is it's huge, man. It's huge.
Yeah, it's huge. Well, listen. Well, thank you for letting me call you, and thank you for coming on live.
Sure,
and thank you for the chit chat. We look forward to getting you on properly later on in the year, in the start of the year, and we can get things moving. Hear the
certainly, and I want to say kudos to you, man, because I know you say, well, it's the other people who are bringing the content on and the talented people, but yeah, kudos to you as well, man, because when you're creating content or working with people who are other creatives. By you doing what you do and just enjoying watching people network and things of that nature, you help provide a platform to give people an outlet, because like I know, there are times where you just need an outlet,
Yeah, exactly.
And so that might mean listening to a podcast. It might mean supporting someone else in whatever they might be doing. But yeah, you're doing a lot of great things, man. So definitely kudos to you.
We all support each other. That's we're going to keep building and developing and working in partnership going forward, and just creating ideas and see how we can help each other. And that's the main thing.
Absolutely,
that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Well, listen, you have a good evening, and I'll let you go. And I'm going to see if I'm going to play some more music, and I'll get somebody else on as well. And see if we can get some chat about what people's been going on their holidays and stuff, and etc. And I'll catch up with you soon. Thanks again. That was Curtis Brooks, all the way from Atlanta, Georgia, all the way.
Absolutely.
Okay, man. I'll speak to you soon, man. Cheers for now.
Right.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye. There we go. I'll get a nice bit of random calls. We're going to do a bit of tunes, and we'll see what else we can get on. It's all good fun. So I'm going to play... We Can Make a Difference. No, that one. Not one. I'm going to play that one later. Actually, a bit of Benita Charles' Christmas song, even though it is kind of a couple of days after. But we can get away with it, because it's still Christmassy, so... It's nice to play Christmas tunes anyway, especially if, I'm going to play them now, ready for next year. So, if you're no Aloho, you'll have, your Facebook soon will be bombarded with the counting days till next year. We love her to bits, but she loves Christmas a lot, to say the least. But anyway, it's as good as a general chit chat with me. Hope you're having, just listening to tunes, listening to me call people randomly. It's a bit of fun, easy going. Let's listen to Benita Charles' Christmas tune. I'll speak to you later.
Christmas time is a special time. Christmas time is here. Christmas time is a joyous time. It's my favorite time of the year. Oh, Christmas time is a special time. Christmas time is here. Christmas time is a joyous time. It's my favorite time of the year. People are smiling, children are laughing. A spirit of giving is in the air. People are sharing and helping each other, just to show how much they care. Whoa, Christmas time is a special time. Christmas time is here. Christmas time is a joyous time. It's my favorite time of the year. The bells are ringing, the snow is falling, the choir is Children are waiting for Santa's presents. It's a joyous time of the year. Oh, Christmas time is a special time. Christmas time is here. Christmas time is a joyous time. It's my favorite time of the year. Whoa, wouldn't it be nice if every day felt like Christmas? Everyone would be happy all the time. The joy that's in your life can make every day feel like Christmas. Let the joy of Christmas fill your heart with love. Yeah. Christmas time is a special time. Christmas time is here. Christmas time is a joyous time. It's my favorite time of the year. It's my favorite time of the year. It's my favorite time of the year. It's my favorite time of the year.
There's a lady crying on her pillow. She thinks the last mile is closing in. Tells her friends and family the last goodbye. As she waits for the master to pass by. Across town, there's a little boy that prays to Jesus. Tells him, let my daddy come home tonight. It's not the same when he's not here with Mama and me. And he patiently waits for Jesus to answer his plea. He's still making miracles for me and for you. Must be a mansion in glory, and my miracle from him will be right on time. He's still making miracles for me and for you.
And there was a couple of tunes. There was Benita Chell's Christmas tune and Brent Mann. He's still making miracles. We're going to try and give a random call. A couple of random calls, a couple of tunes left, and see who we can get on to ask them how they're getting on with their festive period. We're trying to actually call the man himself, one of the guys himself, who was in the studio from London with GG Jide. Shoggy Tosh, he was available. We'll get him. See if he answers. He's just on a radio show. He may still be live. No, he must still be live. No, he must still be live. So I'll probably interrupt his show. So oops, that's going to be fun. Let's. I'm going to try somebody who is, if he answers, if he's not at work doing a security thing. So we'll give him a try. A guy called James from Sunderland. He's Durham actually. From Durham. Let's see if he answers. No answer. There's a lot of people busy. So they're busy. So we'll try. Shoggy's. He's typing he's on the radio, bro. Can't pick up. He's on the radio, so I'm live as well. So we're just having a bit of random fun. It's all good. Let's say I'm going to try who I was going to phone actually. I'm going to give them a call to see how they are, and we'll just get a bit of see what they got up to at Christmas. Okay, so we're back after this. We'll see if we can get a hold of her. Call and Marsha Watson. See if we can get a hold of her. Oh, ringing. That's always a bonus. Hello, how you doing? You're live on my radio show. Just giving you a random call. You all right? How you doing?
Hello.
Yes, please. You're live. Please do not swear.
I try my best not to. You know what I'm like.
This is just a general. I'm playing tunes and I'm just literally phoning people randomly, see how they are, and see how their Christmas was.
Lovely. Yeah, I did hear some of your songs. Lovely.
So how was your Christmas? How was it?
Christmas was really nice. It was really chilled, relaxed. I literally just left the house today, so I've been in the house for 2 days. Results.
So I
did not get out of my pajamas at all.
I must step away from the Cadbury's chocolates.
Oh, you know what? I've got one of those. I think it's like half my length in body of Galaxy that my mum bought me. So I've been eating my way through that.
That's good. It's always good to chill Christmas. So you finally left the house and this is what the outside world looks like again.
I know, but no, it was really nice. It was really relaxed, just what I wanted. It was just lovely. Nia opened all her presents. We've been playing board games all day, Play-Doh, everything.
That's cool. So tell us, what do you do anyway? I mean, people obviously don't know. You go live occasionally on Facebook, and what if people who don't really know who you are? Who is Marsha Watson?
So who am I? I'm Marsha, obviously. I live in London. I'm a unique presenter. I'm also a coach as well. I love anything to do with spirituality, manifesting great experiences, and, just building a better life, to be honest, because we can cultivate our own lives and make it as best as we really want to. And it's just about eliminating those things that we hate and we don't like too much, because I find that people tend to do too much of what they don't like, and then they wonder why they manifest less positive things.
What's your plans for 2019?
Oh, what's my plans? Well, to be honest, I just want to really focus on doing a lot more things that I want to do. More traveling, definitely. More experiences. There's a lot of things that have been on my bucket list that I haven't quite ticked off yet. So I'm going to focus my year on getting some of those things done. For instance, I've always wanted to learn to play the guitar, so that's on my list.
You're not dying anytime soon, are you? Your bucket list.
I know. I've always wanted to play the electric guitar.
That's
always.
Cool.
I've put it on my list that I'm going to learn.
That could be fun. Marsha the Rocker. Yeah, man, rocking.
Exactly. I'll probably make quite a racket,
that
but
fun. So, excuse me, I've been hit with a noise restriction order.
What's that?
You've been hit with a noise restriction order.
I know exactly. That's why it's better that it's an electric guitar, because I can put the headphones in.
You woke the neighbours up about 50 times.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good.
Exactly. That's on the list. And I must do a skydive. I have to do a skydive next year.
That's cool.
I've always wanted to do one, so I definitely would like to do one.
That'd be good. Do you think you'll do it for charity or just for random?
Well, you know what I could do if I plan it in advance, I could do it for charity. In failing that, it's probably something that I will do a couple of times. I'm not scared of heights. I'm sort of more excited about it rather than nervous about it.
Okay.
So I think if I didn't plan it, if I did it spontaneously, which is more than likely what I will do, because I'm quite spontaneous when I do things.
Cool.
Then I will probably do one, which will probably be in England, and then maybe I'll plan another one somewhere else, and then that one I could do for charity.
Cool. That'd be good. Nice. Happy days. That'd be good. Nice for you to go. So look forward to you in a plane soon.
Yeah. It's all about having fun. That's the thing, you know, just having really fun experiences and just doing things out of the norm, you know.
That's great. That's what it's all about, and just hitting it, reaching for the top, and aiming for new targets and challenges, you know.
Exactly. And it's funny because as you called me, I've got my new notepad there, and I was brainstorming. I was just doing like a mind map on some paper of like things that I wanted to achieve for next year.
Fantastic.
So I was putting everything down, and I was like writing out my goals and, you know, all the little things that I wanted to do and the things that I loved, and making sure, because I want to make sure that I tick those things off, you know, throughout the course of the year, because you know what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, you get stuck back into work and doing the mundane day-to-day, you know, activities, and then by the time you know it, you turn around, quarter of the year's gone, and you haven't really done anything fulfilling, anything that you really excites you, you know. So it's really about just, you know, being intentional about doing those things.
Exactly. But well, it's good. Well, I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to let you go. Do back to your brainstorming. And thank you for.
Good to hear from you.
It was good to being live on the radio. You're live on. You'll hear this as a podcast afterwards as well, so you can hear the sort of general music and stuff. So it's just a random show on Hearts On Live. We wrap up the year. It's Ramsey Unleashed, Going Beyond Borders. And so this is Marsha Watson from Teethering, all the way from London. But thank you for coming on. Thank you for and you have a good evening, and I'll catch up with you hopefully before the new year. And
definitely, and have a good New Year's Eve, and see you in the new year.
Okay, you take care, and I'll speak to you soon.
Take care.
Okay, bye. That was Marsha Watson. We did. I can't be my teeth in there. My teeth are got lost the plot there. But yeah, we did have this call. I'm going to phone him back actually. James from Durham. Give him a quick call. He was just get a bit of, hopefully he'll answer. This is all quite interesting. But James, how you doing? James, you're live on the radio on Hearts My Going Beyond Borders radio show. I thought I'd just give you a call to see how you're getting on. Hope you don't mind being live on the radio.
Hello, mate. Yeah, no bother.
Yeah. Just to put you on the spot, I'm just calling people randomly. I'm playing some tunes. That's all I'm doing. So that's all I'm doing. I met James through a thing called Simple as Fat that we've kind of been part of a group. We all lost a lot of weight. Certainly we stopped eating rubbish. I've actually kind of sneaked a few after eights today, which wasn't really that great. Because I just opened them because I was kind of just wanted to get rid of them, stop looking at them. Because I just why have I bought these to eat? And I thought, shouldn't have bought them. So it's just a dark chocolate. But anyway, how's it going? Tell people who you are on the radio. Who's James from Durham?
Who is James from Durham? Well, that's definitely me. Yeah, like as the name says, I live up in County Durham. I work a couple of jobs. I work for a security company, and I also work for a funeral company as well, which is where I will be tomorrow. And I've been talking to Fraser now for around about 8 months, because we both share one thing in common, and that is being members of Simple as Fat. And up to now, I've lost just under 4.5 stone since the 1st of May.
That's fantastic. Because I've now moved, I've got an excuse to walk around the area I am, where I live, so I can go walking now more, and I can, that's what the plan. I just ordered myself a new Fitbit type thing, because the one I did have is now defunct, basically, so is non-existent. But yeah, we've been part of a Simplest Fat. Tell us about, how did you find out about Simplest Fat? Tell us just a brief insight to that, okay?
Well, I mean, I first started listening to John Gaunt when he was on Talk Sport. I actually listened to him on his first day when he did his first broadcast. I mean, he'd obviously been around for, like years, doing stuff like down south in the country and everything. But I'd never heard of him before. So I just kind of started listening to him, and then it was just like a daily thing.
Cool.
And I followed him throughout his career. So that'll have been around about 2006 when I first listened to him.
Cool.
And then obviously he mentioned the whole thing with his weight loss, and I was in a position, I mean, probably it's not like his, with the amount of weight that he needed to lose, but I knew I had a good bit of weight to lose. I mean, I'm 6'4",
right?
But at the time I was over 19 stone, and I was just too sick being, tired all the time, and struggling to do little things, especially as I've got a young daughter as well.
Mm-hmm.
And what I literally did, I thought to myself, I'm going to give myself the first week following what John's been doing, got advice off him, looked at things that I need to be eating. The great thing was breakfast was the big main thing for me, because you can have a fry up literally every day. And thought I'm going to give it a real go for a week. So I'll keep off the bread, the pasta, the rice, no sugary drinks. I just wanted to really stick to water. I did my first week, chucked myself back on the scales, and I'd lost 13 pounds in the first week, and I've never looked back.
Happy days, happy days. There's a lot of people joining Simplest Fat, so obviously it's a new lifestyle change. It's not a diet. If it's not a diet, it's not a diet, because it's kind of it's lifestyle, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. I mean, people still say to me, "Oh, well, do you never have a cheat day?" Well, a cheat day to me is probably Christmas Day. It's you don't have a cheat day every week. I mean, John's mentioned it before, and people will say, if you have a cheat day with the way that we have our lifestyle, a cheat day can set you back 2 or 3 weeks. Now, exactly. I don't, eat the way that I do and do the exercise and the walking that I do, just so I can, maybe have a pizza once a week, put a few pound on. I've got no desire to do that.
Exactly.
That's no good to me. I really want this, and I want to, lose a little bit more, even though I've kind of evened out now with me weight loss.
Mm-hmm.
But I really want to do this, so I'm not going to go all out to put it back on.
Exactly.
No chance.
Exactly. But yeah, so I met James through Simplest Fat, obviously started through Twitter, and kind of now when a guy called John Gaunt set it up, and it's a Facebook group, and there's a big community now of people who are basically simply wanting to get healthy in these ways. So what's your kind of goals for 2019? Have you got anything you want to achieve or anything you want to do?
Goals wise, I definitely want to hit the 4.5 stone loss. I've only got a couple of pounds to lose, but like I say, I've really sort of evened my body, sort of evened itself out now.
Mm-hmm.
So even small losses a week, I've had a few times where I've lost maybe half a pound. I think one of my weeks I've lost 1 pound. So it does come off very, very slow now. But 4.5 stone, so I can say to people that I've lost 4.5 stone. That would be brilliant. I'll be chuffed to bits with that. I don't really. I mean, I just want to continue what I'm doing. I've got no desire to go back to where I was and getting back anywhere near the size I was. I mean, I can't really afford it, to be honest, because of all these new clothes that I've got. I've gone from a 40-inch waist down to a 34. And I can tell you now, I've actually got a pair of my 34s on now. Even they're starting to feel a little bit loose. And, it's not going to be long before I need to wear a belt with my 34. I can't say I want a smaller waist, because I'm very happy having that. But, no, I just want to continue what I'm doing. And when my body says, that's it. There's no more weight coming off. Then there's that. The only other goals I would say is probably the toning up side.
Yeah.
That I want to do. I do need to do more exercise. I also need to sort of like, my variety of food has to sort of like improve, because there's more things I want to try. Believe it or not, Fraser, Christmas Day, I know I've just actually done a video on Simple as Fat. I forgot to mention it, but Christmas Day I had my first ever parsnip. I'd never ever eaten a parsnip before, and I tried one on Christmas Day.
Superb.
Now, it's not something you would have loads of, because you know parsnips are quite high in carb, but I wanted to try something new. I also tried some courgette. I tried a courgette yesterday when I came home from the football.
Right, never had a courgette before.
That to me is like big strides.
That's good. Well, great. That's good. Well, courgettes are quite nice actually. It's just cucumber and things. It's all quite good.
Yeah, I found it a bit bland, but my mum says, I just had the courgette by itself, just like a slice that she did, and I just thought it was a bit bland. She says, well, yeah, it is, but when you mix it in with salad and stuff like that, it just gives it a bit of extra crunch and that. So I'll probably chuck it into a salad. Yeah,
bit of balsamic vinegar. That's always good. Olive oil, garlic seasoning. If you like your garlic, it's always good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
bit of Parmesan cheese could be alright. Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, exactly.
You can dip it in, or you can get those kind of brie stuff that you heat in the oven. You melt it. You can get courgettes and dip it into that. There we go. Something you could try.
Yeah, that sounds spot on.
Well, listen, thank you for letting me call you and call me back. Well, and you're live on Ramsey Unleashed, Going Beyond Borders, heartsonline.co.uk. This is James from Durham. Well, you have a great new year. When it comes, I'll speak to you before, so just have a great one. And if you're interested in learning how to lose a bit of weight, you can go to simpleasfat.com, and you can see more of James, his weight loss from start to finish on this. If you join, if you're looking to lose weight. So I'll let you. So what are you up to? You've got a funeral tomorrow, yeah? Okay. You still there?
Yeah, I've got a funeral to work on tomorrow. I'm doing an extra shift at my work as well on New Year's Eve, and then the big one, Blackpool, on New Year's Day for the Sunderland game.
Oh, football!
It's nearly 8,000 fans heading down to Blackpool, so it should be messy.
That should be fun. Listen, I'll let you go this night, but thank you for coming on live. A very random chit chat, and I will catch up with you again soon. Okay, I'll catch up with you later.
Yeah. Take care, Fraser. I'll speak to you soon.
All the best, James. Thanks. Bye. Okay, that was James from Durham. I'm going to play some tune. I've got two more tunes to play, and that should wrap up the show. A bit of a random chit chat. Nice to just find out what people are up to, what they've been doing Christmas, and hear a little bit about them. Had Darren from Australia, which is great. Nice to chat to him. And going to play Live My Dream, lyrics by Trina G.B. Can't lose the plum, tell you. So just, why not? It's random. Going to play that, and then we're going to come and play the one final tune to close out, which is BENITA Challenge, and it's about me, we can make a difference. And I'm going to close out that part there. But we'll play this Live My Dream, and we'll come back after this. Okay?
Yeah, it's time to live my dream and touch the unseen. It's time to live my dream. Oh yeah, time to live my dream. It's time to live my dream. It's time to live my dream. It's time to live my dream. Time to live my dream. It's time to live my dream. It's time to live my dream. It's time to live my dream. All my life, all I ever known is confusion and strife. Even thought about giving up on life. It took me a long time to see, the light, but now it's shining so bright. And it was worth the fight. Now it's time to live my dream. We all have dreams and mine is about to the sea, because it's on God that I lean and touch the unseen. Oh, time to live my dream. It's time to live my dream. It's time to live live my dream. It's time to live my dream. Time to live my dream. It's time to live my dream. It's time to live my dream. It's time to live my dream. Now I can finally see my destiny. God has great things in store for me. I let go of the lies that were told to me, and now my voice will finally be heard. Even if I'm called a nerd, I'm leaving my past behind, yeah. No longer blind, but I'm one. We all live dreams and mine is about to be seen, because it's on God that I lean and touch the unseen. Time to live my dream. It's time to live my dream. It's time to live my dream. It's time to live my dream. Time to live my dream. It's time to live my dream. It's time to live my dream. It's time to live my dream. Time to live my dream. It's time to live my dream. Now it's time to live my dream. It's time to live my dream. Time to live my dream. It's time to live my dream. It's time to live my dream. It's time to live my dream. Time to live my dream. We all live dreams and mine is about to be seen, because it's on God that I lean and touch the unseen.
Welcome back. That was Gina G. Time to live my dream. Try one more call, and then we're going to play one more song and wrap it up. And just nice to have a chit chat with people. It's always good. See if we can get a hold of this person out of curiosity. If the answer. So it was live on the radio, so it was fun. See if we can get a hold of her. All the way from New York. Let's see if we can answer. Wonder. It's always been quite interesting, random calling actually. It's been quite fun, just general calling people. No, that's really maybe not getting an answer here. Maybe busy working, could be working, or busy shopping, or whatever. So, no answer. No, we're not going to get hold of Benita Charles. We'll try that one. So try this one, the person, Tony Henderson Myers. We can get hold of her. She's going to be doing a show on Hearts on Live. Let's see if we can get hold of her. She's not easy. We could be driving. Busy girl, busy woman. No, she's busy. One more call. If we can get a hold of somebody, great. If not, we'll wrap it up. Play their last song. I'll see if we can get a hold of... let's try... Try this one. Try Tammy. We'll try Tammy Francis. She was one of my guests early on in the year. See if we can get a hold of her. Just out of curiosity. Probably busy with family, Christmas, doing stuff, having time. Busy. Yep, busy. Now we'll try somebody else. Well, obviously it's a busy time, so we'll do one more try out of curiosity, killing the cat. We'll try Chanel Blackmore. So you can give her your bell. Chanel B. See if we can get a hold of her. Nope. Must be busy. Busy. And we'll try one more. I've got an idea, so we'll see if she usually answers. So I'll get this one. Nikwa. Nikwa. Hello. Oh, hello. Hello, how you doing? You're live on the radio, so just to say hello. You're live on Ramsey Unleashed Going Beyond Borders and Hearts on Live, a random phone call. So how you doing? How was your Christmas?
Merry Christmas to you too.
How was it? How was your holiday? How was your Christmas time?
It was all right. It was okay. I stayed at home with my family and everything. We decided to just be my husband, my son, and I. My daughter went over to her mom's house, so
Was
it was good.
was Santa good to you?
Yes, yes, he was. Yes, he was. I got my Christmas gift super early. I was able to get a new car, so
Ooh.
that was one of my Christmas gifts, and a new cell phone for me to continue to do what I'm doing on my phone. But I got more. It's more techie, so I enjoyed my Christmas for the most part. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. So tell us who. Just tell people who you are very quickly. Who's
Okay. So my name is Niqua Austin. I am the founder and president of I Model Curves. I Model Curves is a plus size, was an organization for plus size women and teen girls to uplift and empower each other by building confidence, body confidence, and self-esteem through the world of modeling. That's like my biggest project that I have working on right now. Alongside with that, I am the co-owner of Rock Bottom Creations, where my husband and I, we make personalized gifts and home decor. So basically, there's a lot that I do, but those are like my main two things that I'm really dedicating and focusing my time to right now. So yeah.
That's good, fantastic. So what's your plans for the new year? What's your going forward?
Oh man, my plans for the new year is to come out stronger and bigger than I did this year. This year was good to me. I will say that to become a self-entrepreneur, this year was really good to me as far as, you know, building the foundation, having that stepping stone. Now going into 2019, I know what we need to do as far as Rock Bottom Creations goes. But I'm more excited to see how I Model Curves is going to pan out for 2019. I really do feel like this will be our year, not my year, because, you know, with me having a company, I don't feel like it's just something for me. It's for all the women that are under me as well as anybody else that we can reach. So I feel good about 2019 and what's getting ready to happen.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Well, so to make a difference, if you were to make a difference, what's your, obviously you've just briefly touched on it, but if you're to make a difference going forward, what would you do to somebody else?
If I could make a difference in someone else's life right now, ooh. I would just give them words of wisdom. Basically what I'm doing now, but I would just go harder at it next year. It would be more so of an action more than just talking about it. It's more so of, let me show you what you are capable of doing, not just what I can tell you that you are capable of doing. Action and speaking are two different things. And a lot of us, we confuse the two, or we try to cross and merge the two over, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So for me, it would be more so of, let me take you by the hand and let me show you what you are capable of doing. What is it that you like to do? Or what is it that you would want to do? Well, let's make it happen. That's what I would do for someone. I'll say, let's make whatever you want to do, let's make it work.
That's good. Fantastic. Fantastic. Well, thank you for coming on live very briefly, and you have a great rest of your evening, and obviously I'll catch up with you soon. Okay, you take care.
Happy
okay.
New Year.
All the best. Right. Bye.
Bye.
So I'll wrap that up for tonight. We're going to play one more. BENITA Charles, it's We Can Make the Difference, and going forward we hope that you can make a difference wrapping up the end of the year, and starting 2019 you can make a difference, and just set the goals, set the aims of what you want to do, whether it's getting fit, losing weight, doing whatever. I mean, a lot of people start diets and go to the gym, and in January and it kind of falls off the edge and you're back to the old habits before you know it. But try not to go back to the old habits. Break the old habits and go to the new habits and continue with the new habits. Make a difference in your life going forward. Make a difference in what you're doing. Keep connecting with people in business. Don't give up on your dreams. In the day, Hearts on Live is going to be 2 years old. Ramsey Unleashed is going to be coming up to a year on the new brand. I was doing the previous show, but it's been exciting the people I'm connecting with, all the way to Australia now, America, Canada. We're all over the place. We're going beyond borders. Hearts on Live is going beyond borders. There's going to be new shows, and it's exciting. It's fun, and whatever. I mean, got Shoggy Tosh. He was up the other day and he was in Edinburgh, and we're on the show. It was great, just chatting away and had a laugh with the Loho, and brilliant. It was nice. And he's on lots of like Salt FM and all that stuff, Salt Radio, and does lots of other stations, and plus Hearts on Live. So he's covering a lot of bases, to say the least. So watch this space and see what happens with Ramsey Unleashed going beyond borders. New projects, new ideas, collaborations, and just keep moving and growing. That's the main thing. So, but as I say, I challenge you, make a difference. If you're to make a difference, not just for yourself, but for somebody else in your life. And let's challenge you for the wrapping up the end of the year and for going forward, make a difference for you and your business and people around you, and go forward and keep reaching for the top. And as I say, God sees big and he's still making miracles, and if you believe that, he will. But we'll wrap up the show with Benita Charles' We Can Make a Difference. Lovely song, absolutely beautiful. And we'll say goodbye in a second.
Just reach out and take each other's hand. We can make a difference. Sometimes a smile is all you need to lift somebody's day. We can make a difference.
This is Athea from KingdomBeats.com. Proud to be a sponsor of Ramsey Unleashed going beyond borders on heartsonglive.co.uk.
And folks, whatever you're up to for the next 4 days or 3 days of the year, 4 days technically, whatever you're up to, make a difference, make it count. And from everyone, from myself heartsonlive.co.uk. Aloha, the team, other presenters. We wish you a happy new year, and let's just make 29 years count. That's what it's about. Make it count. Okay, take it easy, have a good night, and I'll see you in the new year with Dr. William Flipclay as my first guest of the new year. Take care, God bless, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now.